Well, we are group 2, and we are presenting an overview of some main points in the Old Testament to children who are 5 years old. So take yourself back about 30, 40,
50 or 60.
maybe 50 years, because we're all young here, and get ready for a good time.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Come on. How y'all doing? Come on in here.
Yeah.
Well, hello, Naomi.
Hello, Jethro Bodine.
Yeah, I'm Jethro Bodine.
And this is my friend Elijah.
Hey, y'all, how you doing? Where we at?
We are at Kudos Treehouse. Well, we're going to share with you 3 main things that you need to know about the first part of the Bible, Old Testament.
Old Testament.
Well, let's get going. Are you ready?
Come on.
At the very beginning, the first thing you need to know is that God created us.
He did.
He did.
Well, he created me good.
Yes, he did. The first person that he made, boys and girls, was a man, and his name was Adam.
Ooh, Adam.
Yes, and he made a woman.
Whoa, man.
Eve, and that was his wife. And they lived in a beautiful garden. They could go around, they could eat all the stuff that they wanted, except for one tree. God said, no, don't you eat of that tree. Well, one day, Eve was out walking, and she saw a snake on the ground. Yes, and that snake said, you know what, Eve? You need to take a bite of that fruit right there. And Eve said, well, I think I will.
You know what, Nam? I've got a song about that.
Oh, sing it, Jethro.
Well, here we go. One day, Adam and Eve, what did she see? She saw a shiny apple, then he found some fig leaves.
Yes, he did.
Whoa.
Well, God created us, and he allowed Adam and Eve to have babies.
Babies?
Yes, Cain and Abel.
They multiplied.
And they were brothers.
Yes, they were.
So ever since that fruit was eaten, bad things started happening.
Well, you know what? I got a song about that too. You see? Here we go. Cain and Abel, they went out to work. Abel turned back, and then Cain killed him with a pitchfork.
Well, God created us, boys and girls. He created us to be a blessing.
A blessing.
Let me tell you about a man God named Abraham.
Ooh, Abraham.
And God told Abraham to go.
Where'd he go?
Well, I don't know. He just obeyed.
He just went.
He just went. He did. And God told him that he would be
Bless you.
He'd be a blessing.
Woo.
And he would be famous. You guys
I got famous. Here we go.
Go.
God's gonna put him in the movies, and one day he will see that Abraham knows all the nations because he what? I don't know.
Because he was crazy.
Because he's crazy.
All right. Well, that was the first thing you need to know. Second thing, can you do that with me, boys and girls? 1, 2.
Did you say 3 like uno, dos, tres?
I did.
Well, good to you.
Well, okay, here we go. We got.
Oh, did you mess up?
We messed up. Let me go back to the blessing.
All right.
All right, there's another man of God named Moses.
Moses, that's the stuttering guy.
Yeah, well, God told him to go too.
Where'd he go?
Well, he went to Egypt to free the Israelites from the Egyptian
Why were they there?
They were slaving away.
Woo, slaves. Don't you love slaves? No, I don't.
Well, Moses, he got those Israelites out of there, and they went across the Red Sea.
Well,
and he made the water go up like this. Can you do
on the water.
Like this?
Come on,
and
get your
then what?
hands up.
But then, you know what? When they got done, and the Egyptians were chasing them, the water came down on them and killed them.
Killed them.
They did.
Yeah.
One thing that happened though with Moses is that Moses kind of lost track of what he was supposed to be doing.
Yes, he
He
did.
wasn't listening. They just started wandering.
Well, they're wandering.
Wandering
Around for years and years.
Yes,
Yeah.
long years.
I tell you.
All right,
what an idiot.
Last man I got one tell you about David. David was a little shepherd boy taking care of sheep.
Did you know that he was handsome like me?
Well, I bet he was.
He was.
Yes. Well, David, he saw his brothers out fighting a big giant, a Philistine named Goliath. You know what?
What did he do?
He said, you know what? I bet God can help me with that. I'll take that giant down. And he did. He slung him with the stone, and then he cut off his head.
I like to cut off the head thing, don't you, children?
Yes. Well, David grew up, and he became a man of God.
Mighty man of
Yes,
God.
and he loved God with his whole heart.
Did I tell you he took the guns to the show?
Yeah,
Okay.
sure he did. All right, we loved him with his whole heart.
Heart
And his
mind and his soul.
Yes. All right, so that's the first thing you need to know. God created us. Second thing is that the Old Testament tells us that God wants to love us just like your best friend.
Yeah, we have BFFs. BFFs. I got best friends, Jonathan and David.
Yeah. Friends are friends for what?
Friends are friends forever, and the Lord's the Lord of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, these two buddies, Jonathan and David, they got together, and Jonathan was the son of King Saul.
Saul.
Yes,
Yo,
and
Saul.
David was a worker for Saul. He was a warrior out there fighting people. Well, Saul, the king, he got real jealous because David was better at
I
fighting
bet
than he
they know
was.
you're jealous of my looks, aren't you?
Well, maybe. So, anyways, Saul was jealous, and Saul got killed.
Killed all.
And David took over, and he became a mighty king.
Mighty king.
But you know what? It wasn't good enough.
Because we had a promise.
We have promised. Yes, God had a plan, and that's the third thing you need to
The
know.
plan. Everybody say the plan.
The plan.
Yes. All right. So number one, He created us.
He created.
Number two, God wants to be your very
God
best
wants to
friend.
be your bear BFF.
And number three, God has a plan.
Yeah, has a plan and a promise.
So Adam and Eve, they messed up in the garden.
But he still had a plan.
Yes, and Moses, he went wandering.
Even though he stuttered, he was an idiot, he came all okay.
Yeah, God had a
Plan and a promise.
And David grew up to be a king, and he kind of made some naughty choices.
Yeah, he looked over somewhere. He didn't do very good with that.
Yeah, but God had a plan.
He always had a promise.
Not only did he have a plan, he had a promise.
And you know what? I got a song
Yeah?
about a promise. Here we go. What? Tell me again.
You know what? When you're done with that song, let's be quiet for about
400 years. It was, I have a promise. I am a possibility. I am a promise. King it. Oh, with a capital P. I have a great big bundle of potentiality. And I heard, and I'm to listen to God's voice, and I'm trying to make the right choice. I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be. Sing that last line with me, children. Here we go. I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be. Oh, one more time. Bring it home. Here we go. I am a promise to be anything God wants me to be. Yeah!